yes, Empress. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, Queen Tress. Me get the name right?
Huh?
Yeah, Queen Tress.
Yes.
Yeah, from down in Sweden. Big up yourself, Empress. You know, glad to have you on the Roots and Culture show. Yeah, man, Black Rock Radio Station live, with DJ Real Rhyme on the Roots and Culture show. And we're glad to have you on the program and thing, you know what I mean? And thing, take the time out to tell me a little about you know what I mean? So we're glad to have you. You understand? So
Yeah, I'm very happy you have me.
yes. So tell me a little about you.
I've only been in this business for 1 year ago I went into the studio for the first time. And then my first single was released in July. And then the rest of the 4 songs were released in the end of the year. So I've released my first EP, On My Mind. And I mean, this year has been a learning process for me. I didn't know anything about this business before, so I've learned a lot, and I'm going to bring that into the next album. I have material for like a full-length album already, but it must be produced, and right now I'm like thinking about what people I want to have around me and work with in the future. So, and I'm going to Jamaica in April to do some PR and interviews and shoot my first video also. So, I'm trying to do a mix between hip hop, reggae, and dancehall. And I'm actually a writer from start, a journalist, and I was writing a lot of poems that then became hip hop lyrics, first in Swedish, but then I decided to write in English instead. So, and I wanted to mix in some Jamaican music because I was listening more and more to that kind of music, and I was in Jamaica 1 year ago, and so.
Okay, yeah. Yes, we're glad to have you, because you're going the right path as well, the music, because you see the culture's way, you understand, and thing, because, because I see you do some music with some, some legend in the business as well, you know what I mean, so you just, so you just started out a year ago.
Yeah, then I went to the studio with demos that I had, because I had a lot of material, and I don't know how to do beats and stuff, but this might be strange, but I start with doing the lyrics, and then I'm starting to think about like, okay, what beats can be like make this message like more clear, or so anyways, I had some demos with me to that guy, and when he heard the one that then we invited Da Vinci into, it's called Turn Back Time. When he heard that, he was like, this is the hit. I want to record it like now, and put me in front of the microphone and give me these earphones, and like, but because you have done this before, haven't you? I'm like, no, never. So that one was the one we first was going to have, like the first single, but then Turbulence came into the picture in another song that is called Underneath It All, and then both me and the producer was like, maybe this one is even better. So that became my first single then, and then I have this song Who Is She with a collaboration with G Wiz, and then 2 songs on my own, Gogetter and No Sugar Mama. So
yeah, so so you done what 2 previous EP you done already?
Sorry?
EP, you do 2 EP already?
1 EP is done with 5 songs. Yeah.
Oh, 1 EP with 5 songs. So you're coming out with a album this year?
I think I'm gonna start working with the next album maybe after when I come back from Jamaica or something. we'll see. Because right now I'm also having conversations with especially one person who might be working with me. So we'll see. But I have like the raw material to many songs, and I also have a special EP project in my mind that I want to do later on. But yeah, so I have a lot of stuff to work with. It's just that I want to work with the right people, because I really understand how important that is when it comes to like everything in this business. So
Yeah, all right, yes. Yeah, man, we have Queen Tress from out of Sweden, upcoming artist. We just started out and thing and do our thing, and so far she doing good and thing because we love our music, and we gravitate to our music. So anybody want to call in and say something or say a message or say something to her or encourage her or so talk to her about what all the business go, you have the time to do so today. So right now we're gonna play a tune where we catch my ears for the first time I hear that tune with Turbulence. All right, come now.
She's a good girl going bad. She in love.
One from Queen Tress and Turbulence. Brand new. When you get used to that tune there, Yeah, man, from that day me I play that tune there,
Going bad.
And me I tell you, say to go out the way.
She in love with.
Big up yourself, Tracy. Jared, big up yourself. Gary.
Fell in love with.
Malaka Star. Shane.
Ever try to break us apart.
Hey.
And our world are this.
All the people that are sweet.
Love controls and
what me say?
Let our love shine through. No matter what they say. Come and let me and you pack up and run away. 'Cause the color and their class should be of no significance. Well, I know your love is true underneath it all.
You are black and I am white, you're tall and I am short in height. Even if you are out outside, I think about you day and night. You don't say so much, but can imagine how you touch. I know they say we wouldn't match, but I don't care, I'm yours to catch. You teach me some patois, wagwan, make me go awa. You speak Swedish, I go haha, please be more than just a lover. I'm good, they say you're bad, and it does really make me sad. I only know you drive me mad, so I just give in all I have.
Let our love shine through, no matter what they say. Come and let me and you pack up and run away. 'Cause the color and their class should be of no significance. Well, I know your love is true underneath it all.
I'm in church like every week, but you stay home and smoke some weed. Hey, be a man and take the lead, 'cause I am starving and in need. I pray to Jesus, you're with your, I follow rules, you break the law. We search for someone who's above, we don't agree, can this be love? I'm stupid, even blind, 'cause someone better is to find. But you're the one inside my mind, could be a diamond with some grain. They see snake, I see a job, but hey, to judge is not my job. I leave that toss to him above, 'cause I'm just here to give some
Hey,
love.
they don't wanna see us together. Look now, so they try their best to separate us. Our love will never die. I'm the family and friends. Always I wonder why she just not tip on the front line. The poor Rasta guy. No. Them can't stop our power. Give her about the herb in the bouquet with the.
Listen up.
She's coming from church in a tabernacle. Them think the fire started just a truckle.
What me say?
Let our love shine through, no matter what they say. Come and let me and you pack up and run away. 'Cause the color and their class should be of no significance. Well, I know your love is true underneath it all.
Yeah, man. So, tell me a little about that tune. Who write this tune? You write it, this tune?
Well, I'm writing all my lyrics myself, but then on these collaborations, I have took away parts and let these artists do their parts. So, I mean, they know about the message and my lyrics and everything, and then they put in something that fits with that. So, And I really think these artists made a terrific job with their parts. So I'm really happy and honored to have them on this EP. So, and I definitely want to do more collaborations like this in my next albums. So.
Yeah. Because it's the first time I made a tune, I say yes, you know what I mean? Because this is one of the icon we have in Jamaica where we really spit some good lyrics and things. But we realize your style is like a hip hop style, like you know, kind of like you up on the bar and you do little thing different. So this is the way you want to go, or you want to go like the roots rock reggae style?
No, maybe not that old kind of reggae. I think I'm more like dancehall or. I mean, the reason why I was thinking about hip hop from start was because the poems I made that I tried to give out as a book together with pictures I've taken, and I was close to get a book contract here in Sweden, but it's really hard to get that. And then I was sitting there with like over 100 poems with modern language and rhymes. So I was like, maybe I can try to translate them to hip hop lyrics. So
Okay.
yeah, that's why the hip hop. And I mean, I've been singing in a lot of choirs, like gospel choirs and stuff, because I grew up in church. And I mean, all choirs that I have searched for and they have like accepted me because you have to prove that you can sing and everything. But then it's like something inside of me, like maybe it's easier to rap or so, but maybe it's not. But I just get the idea to try to do the hip hop style and then like mix it in with the dancehall and reggae. So doing a little bit of my own stuff there.
Okay.
Because I think here in Sweden it's not that common with the combination I do, because the most of the hip hop girls are not like 100% Swedish, like if you look back in their families and stuff, and I really am, and they also rap in Swedish, most of them, and I do it in English, and I don't think they mix in like Jamaican music this much as I do either, or do this kind of collaboration. So I think it's a bit unique here in Sweden, actually. But yeah, I do what I think feels good, you know, and I guess it is something good to do something that is not like everyone else does. But I'm, like I said, I'm so new, so I have a lot to learn still, and next album must be so much better produced, and everything has to be better. So this was a experiment to learn the process and the industry. So
yeah, but seem like because this tune, them tune what you do is like is right up there as well. So I can't wait to the next one. You know what I mean? The next the next EP, because this tune is right up there. You know what I mean? And if you work this way, so reggae music in Sweden. The people that gravitate to reggae music in Sweden are them hip hop is more taking over. Which one of them?
I mean, even since I was quite young, I have liked reggae, but the kind of reggae that was played here in Sweden, it was most like UB40 or, I mean, Bob Marley, of course. And for me, there are reggae clubs here, and there is a lot of Jamaicans coming here, having concerts and stuff. But for me, it actually took some years to find those clubs and stuff here in Stockholm. But for me, I was in Gambia on holiday 6 years ago, and there I got in contact with the dancehall music, and I was hanging with some people that were DJs and artists and stuff, and we always listened to that kind of music. So they, when I came home, I started to search more after artists in this genre, and it was from there actually. But then it took me some time to get like really into it, because to find these clubs and everything. So then lately it's like the music I like almost only listen to. So
Okay, because it's
so
so
I think it's growing here.
it growing. To all me I say, to all me listen to what you say, it come like say it is like reggae music find you. You know what I mean? The reggae music find you because I mean exposed to a lot of music in your country. You understand? And you choose reggae music and things, especially the dancehall style. So tell me a little more about that. You see how it come about. You see why you really want to do this kind of music, because I mean me say you have a lot of stuff of music in your country, and you know what I mean, and you say you have to search to find the reggae dancehall music or reggae music in your country. So so I want to know what it's like, or what it come about. Why inject that in you?
I didn't really hear you. You mean why I choose to do this kind of mix? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually from start, when I started to do this transformation of my poems, then I was thinking about Swedish hip hop. So I started to do a lot of Swedish songs. But then when I like realized like, hey, I'm like I'm like only listening to dancehall and reggae. So why don't I try to get something of that into it? And then I was also thought it would be better to write in English because I don't want to limit myself to Sweden.
Okay.
But I also know some Swedish artists who do collaborations with people in other countries. They do their parts in Swedish, and of course I could, but I like it this way actually, because I want everyone to understand what I am singing or rapping, because the lyrics are important to me, and so and because I was listening to these kind of artists, it was a dream for me to like do some kind of collaborations with them. And then I mean, especially when I went to Jamaica 1 year ago, it was like even more clear for me, like this is what I want to do. So I'm really looking forward to go back there now soon. So
yeah. So when you're going to Jamaica to tell them say you want to do reggae music, or you want to collaborate with other artists, you see say what they what they think of you or what they expect of you, or give me a little insight about that.
It's a little bit bad sound here, so I don't really hear everything you say. But do you mean the Swedish people or Jamaican people or what?
No, I mean say
what they
because you say you're going to Jamaica to to explore the music, to do more music and get to I mean to link up the artist them and the musician and the whole works to get your thing going. So I want to know what it's like, what it is like to do that, or if you find any difficulty, or it easy to talk to the guys that are anything like that.
Well, this year has been a very difficult year, actually. I think a lot of people look at me and my social media and, she seems too happy and fun and blah, blah, blah. But people don't know how hard work it is behind everything. And it's been a lot of ups and downs with, it's been conflicts, and it's been like, it's the hardest thing I think has been to know who to trust. Like if someone will take my money and do what that person is supposed to do with it. And I have given my money to some wrong people already. And also to be a female in this industry, especially when it comes to this kind of music, because we're so few, it feels like. And I didn't really expect that. I know this is like a kind of shitty business and everything, and this Me Too stuff that's going on and so. But I didn't expect that so many doors would be closed right in front of me by people who really wanted to help me, and then when they understand it's not going to be a romantic or sexual relation, they just leave. But at the same time, okay, that person wasn't the right one to work for me. But because I'm not that young either. So I was like, no, that's not going to happen to me. But, you know, so, but I am happy that I am older and not like a teenager, because I knew who I am and my values and everything. And when you're young and you're quite lost and you're looking for your identity, it's so easy to just be swept away with what other people think you should do, or, you know, and I have a clear idea about who I want to be as an artist. I mean, I know, like, who is Queen Tress? What's her values? What does she want to say to the world and everything? And I'm trying to really keep up to my values. And if people can't handle that, then they are not the right ones to work with for me. And it's not like my whole life will fall apart if people are like not want to work with me or so, because it's like, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it in a way that feels good for me. So, but I've also met a lot of really good, nice people who are really respecting me, listening to me, letting me be a part of the process from start to the end, because that's really important for me. And I mean, it's not wrong to be like a product, like some artists might be, that everyone else tell them what to do, and like they are just doing what the other people think and say. But I'm not that kind of person. I have a lot of like ideas and thoughts about things. So I want, it's important for me to be a part of everything. And then of course I listen to people who has more experience and things. But I want to be part of the whole process. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, yeah. So I say you do a tune, the tune with Turbulence. What is so? What is it's like to work with Turbulence? What is it like to work with him?
He's a really, really sweet and nice guy. Him and Jewish, I met in real life when they were here in Sweden. Very nice guys. And yeah, I mean, we haven't been like in the studio recording together. But when Turbulence was here, I was in the studio recording some other lines for the Jewish song, and he was in the studio looking at me and listening at me doing it. And of course it was a bit nervous with someone so so great artist, you know, standing there looking at you. But I felt like he liked it. And I can say I knew him like that, but we have met, and he was really nice and supportive, and I'm really, really happy with his parts. And I feel like all these artists have really, they have not just done something in 10 minutes. It feels like they have really put their heart into these songs. I really like that. So I'm happy about that.
Because Turbulence is one of Jamaica's great artists as well, and people look up to him, and he's a youth who are approachable, and them think that you can talk to, because it's a long time him in the business and them think there. And he's a youth where you see he don't lick talent. This is from the moment him see interested and the ego inside of you to do the music. It will help and support you and work alongside you and encourage you. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to say you link with those kind of people and things, because this is the way, you know what I mean, you have to go and think about it, because the culture part of the dance, the culture part of Jamaican music is a more loving, loving up more part, more than the dancehall part. Because the dancehall part is a more rougher part, you know, in the music, you know. You understand? So, you know what I mean? So it kind of be, you have to just know, you see, but everything is a balance. You have to just know what to do and how to go about your music and them thing there. All right, my love, this tune with Javinci, I'm going to play it, okay?
Javinci.
Queen Tress gave you all my interest. It's like you think less, but everything blessed.
Why did I say what I said? Why did I let down your name?
Yeah, man, Queen Tress alongside Javinci.
Hey. Queen Tress gave you all my interest. It's like you think less, but everything black.
All the people don't ask them, pick up yourself.
And I
Pick
said,
up yourself, O'Neal.
why did I left on? Guess you want a revenge. Anything else would be strange. Never do things in rage. Wish I could make it or change. Can I still be your friend? And will I see you again?
Oh, sad stories, baby, I'm not back for it. Queen Tress gave you all my interest. It's like you think less, everything blessed, yeah.
Why did I say what I said?
All my Jamaican family here on Black Rock Radio. We're coming at you live from UK, y'all. Bless up.
Queen Tress gave you all my interest. It's like you think less, everything black.
Listen up, hey, London.
Why did I say what I said? Why did I left on your name? Guess you want a revenge. Anything else would be strange. Never do things in rage. Wish I could make it or change. Can I still be your friend? And will I see you again?
Oh, sad stories, baby, I'm not back for it. I'm mad for it. Give you my heart for it.
Really,
Too long don't make it right, cause you were all I wanted.
Javinci, you should beg for it, show me that you really want it, because you broke my heart and you know I can't stand it. But
Yeah, man, check out that and scotch one and naturally spicy one and I say, oh, poor rule and conquer. Yo, you're tuning into Wayne Rhymer. Yeah, man, from BlackRockRadio.com.
Everything black.
London.
Yeah.
why did
Looking at Sweden.
what I said? Why did I left?
Light up, hey.
Guess you want a revenge.
Houston, Texas.
Would be
Well, like a star.
I do things in rage.
Empress Nelly.
Make
Pick up yourself, Lord Ali.
I still
Theo, hey.
your friend and will I see you again?
Oh, sad stories, baby, I'm not back for it. I'm mad for it. Give you my heart for it, but you destroyed it. Two wrongs don't make it right, cause you were all I wanted.
Javinci, you should beg for it, show me that you really want it, because you broke my heart and you know I can't stand it, but I'm also to blame and you know I do regret it.
Why you say you love me, then you go and hurt me? You know I don't deserve it, so why you did me dirty? Think you got all you want, now you broke your heart. I was your number one, but you tore it apart.
Why did I say what I said? Why did I left down your name? Guess you want a revenge. Anything else would be strange. Never do things in rage. Wish I could make it or change. Can I still be your friend? And will I see you again? Cause you one of a kind and you're not easy to find. Now I feel like a blind. Wish I could press on rewind. I crossed every line, but I just hope you are fine. Only thing in my mind, wish I could turn back the time. I could feel love was fake and it was more than I could take. Guess we needed a break, but now I'm here in heartache. I should think before I act, wish everything could be alright. Didn't listen to the fact the word can make a big impact. Shouldn't post on the internet, no.
Look here, us, pick up yourself.
Upset. Feel ashamed, please forget first I
Look here, us.
was wet.
Milton Blake.
Think before I write, not in the middle of a fight. Not in the night, you're out outside. Should wait until the morning light. Why did I say what I said? Why did I let down your name? Guess you want a revenge. Anything else would be strange. Never do things in rage. Wish I could make it or change. Can I still be your friend? And will I see you again? Cause you one of a kind and you're not easy to find. Now I feel like a blind. Wish I could press on rewind. I crossed every line, but I just hope you are fine. Only thing in my mind, wish I could turn back the time. Still the one we thought I was, but guess there'll never be no us. Think you need some space or pause, you said it's nothing to discuss. I should think before I call, I bang my head into the wall. Lying down or in the hole, and it also here I crawl. Sorry that I let you down, or rumors and the talk of town. I was acting like a clown, and all these tears I think I'll drown. Let's rewind and restart, don't run away, please don't depart. Have this aching in my heart, cause I can stand to be apart.
Oh, sad stories, baby, I'm not back for it, I'm mad for it. Give you my heart for it, but you destroyed it. Two wrongs don't make it right, cause you were all I wanted.
Javinci, you should beg for it, show me that you really want it, because you broke my heart and you know I can't stand it, but I'm also to blame and you know I do regret it. Why did I say what I said? Why did I let down your name? Guess you want
Black
a
Rock
revenge.
Radio.
Anything else would be strange. Never do things in rage. Wish I could make it or change. Can I still be your friend? And will I see you again? Cause you're one of a kind and you're not easy to find. Now I feel like you're blind. Wish I could press on rewind. I crossed every line, but I just hope you are fine. Only thing in my mind, wish I could turn back the time.
Really, and truly.
Wish I could turn
No
back the time.
second fiddle. Really, and truly. First class, Black Rock. Oh, you mean Boss of All Boss Radio. Give it to them girls nice and mellow. Yes, this is our friend representing. Yeah, and you're in tune to Black Rock Radio. Weird Rhyme, let them know so it never stop. The good vibes music machine. Yeah, rock and come in, queen. Cause ooh, we got it real good for you, like you know it should. Black Rock, give it to she nice and mellow. Oh, you mean start for the show. Coming at you non-stop with music from top of the top. Yes, she says she love it like that. Black Rock.
Black Rock with the baddest thing in the world. From the vine.
Yes, Queen Tress. So this tune, I love this tune, you know. See, I love how you, the versatility where you're showing at this tune, you know. You know what I mean? It's even a little better than the first one, and it's like you're like this you really want to do, you know what I mean, in this music. So this music are done in Jamaica, I done in Sweden.
Sorry?
This music are done in Jamaica, I done in Sweden.
If it's done in Jamaica or here? Or no?
Are it done in Jamaica? This music done in Jamaica?
No, it's produced here in Sweden, but in the collaborations, the other artists, they have recorded their parts in Jamaica. And I also think the guy who has been mixing and mastering is in Jamaica also. So yeah, some parts have been done in Sweden and some in Jamaica.
Oh, okay. So it's a combination as a Jamaican and Sweden in a sense. Yeah. So you have been touring. You have been doing any tour recently? Are you about to do any tour?
I was in Germany some weeks ago, and it was a Gambian artist, Babu, was also performing on that party. I've been to England to like a radio tour, and yeah, like now in Jamaica, I will also do some performances and radio and TV interviews, and shooting my first video is to Gogetter. And then I've done appearances here in Sweden also on, like, one Jamaican friend had his EP release party, and then I had my EP release party when some Jamaican friends were performing, and some Jamaican dancers also. And so yeah, I've been a little here and there, but I hope it will be more of that now further on. So
yeah, because so obviously because many people saying to all you're talking about, saying because many people say like to reach at heights where you reach at the moment, because you know seems like you're pushing yourself really, really hard. Because what happened because to get a collab with this artist, you have to really push yourself hard and think, you know what I mean? You have to really, you know, you have to be there and in the thing and, you know, mingle and all these things. And seems like you was up there with everything, you know what I mean? And, you know, and it's all about like you want to learn more, you know what I mean? And we're really glad to see that, you know, you see that energy where you have, you know, the music, you know what I mean? And thing, and you want to do more, you understand? And so, what the people in Sweden, what they think about you in that way?
I've heard like different opinions, but some people really, really love this EP, and especially some of the songs. But people seem to have like different, what do you say, favorite song. And I've heard that people really like my lyrics and my voice. But I've also heard people like, okay, I see your potential, your voice, your lyrics, but your stuff has to be so much better produced. And I mean, I guess they are right, because this I think some people even think this EP shouldn't even have been released because they don't think that they think it should have been better. And I don't know, maybe they are right, but like I said, I see this like a learning process, and everything has to be better in the future. But I've had fun this year, and I mean, to be totally new in this business, not being signed, not like, it's like everything I've done is it's not like I'm sitting there waiting and someone has called me, you know. And that's also what the song Gogetter is about. If something is going to happen in your life, you have to take the lead and like make things happen. So it's just through networking I have been able to do this, and now I've got to know more and more people, and now it feels like I also have like more people to choose between, if you understand what I mean, to work with. So yeah.
Because no, really and true. You see, some of the points I can pick out some of the points where them are say still, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean, some of the opinion and things really good. Because what happened, in the music, you know, sometimes a music need more like when I say need more body. You know, when I say body, I mean like say more instrument and more thing to it to get it to get it up to that level. Because you know, but when you see, but when we see me respect about you, you don't stop at nothing. You know, you want to, you see, you want to go, you want to do your thing, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. And at least this music kind of hope in the way and show people say, you know, you're a fighting force, and you want to, you want to be there, you want to go out there, you want to do this thing. This is what you want to do. That's what I get from you and everything there. Yeah, because because this virgin named Era the King, where she will introduce me to your music and everything there. And when we start then listen to music, I kind of realize this empress is an empress where she really want to do music and just serious about it. You understand? And you're serious about it. So when you talk to the king, Era the King, what kind of encouragement him give you?
He has really been a rock for me lately. Because I mean, even if I'm a very strong woman and I'm not that young, I mean, you can sometimes feel quite lonely in this business, because I think some people see it like a competition, but I don't see it like that. I mean, because one artist is new doesn't mean that someone else has to leave, you know. And like I said, it's been hard to know who to trust and who is telling me the truth about things, and who is really there for me for sure. And he has been a person who we have spent hours and hours and hours in the phone just talking about life and everything. And like when I've been a bit down, he has been like there for me, lifting me up. And so he has become like a really close friend that I really appreciate. And like he is also one of them who said that he really sees the potential, and he likes my lyrics and that I'm quite intelligent and stuff, you know. And I also know that when I come to Jamaica, he will make sure that week when I will be in Kingston that I will be safe and everything, because I mean, I've been traveling a lot, but that's the most dangerous country I've been to, actually. So I know I have to be careful. So, but yeah, but he has really been there for me lately, and I really appreciate that. So, yeah, and it's really been respectful listening to me and given me like good connections and contacts. So, yeah.
Yeah, because music is a thing, you know. Sometimes people listen music in their ears, you know. sometimes you have to listen to music in a different kind of way, because some people just listen and the first two part them hear about you, them like, oh, I don't want interest in them thing there. And them don't, most people don't take the time out and really listen to you and know what kind of person who you is and thing. And because some people say them can't sing and do things, but they are good. But they don't have this fighting power and this fighting thing about them, about music. And but that's what I see about you. You know what I mean? You want to learn, you want to do more. This is what you want to do. You know what I mean? So what in store for you in the near future? What in store for you for the near future?
Well, I guess it depends on what happens, but like I said, you yourself have to make things happen. So when I come back from Jamaica, I mean, I hope that the PR stuff there and the performances there I will do, and the interviews and stuff will lead to something. And also when I come back from there, I guess I will start to work on the next album, and so I hope to get the right people around me then. And then it's like, I mean, it's quite exciting because it's so hard to say what the future will bring when it comes to this. I mean, anything can happen. Or nothing is happening. I don't know. But still I'm having my work as a writer for full time. So this has been like a side project like it is now. But I don't know about the future. I mean, if this music stuff will take more time and energy, I guess maybe I have to cut down a bit of the other work. But I don't know if I'm going to quit totally with being like a journalist or writer, but I mean, the future will tell. So we'll see.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do what feels right. So
yeah. So more to know. Say, all right, yeah. So your family, what about your family? What they think about you? Is doing reggae music? Because I know you're from a different race, and I think that when people say white people are from a different race, have been doing reggae music, they start to get skeptic about it and say, you know what I mean. So what your family think about you when you come on to doing this type of music?
Well, I have a lovely family. We are really there for each other, and so they know that I'm a bit crazy person. so it's like I mean, they know me, and they think it's cool that I'm just doing my thing, and that's how I have been my whole life. Like if I want to do something, I do it. Like I travel alone around the world. And if I want to go to a concert or a club, I can even go alone. I don't need to have people around me all the time. If I want something, I do it. And it's the same with this. So, and I mean, I have 7 kids, not my kids, but I'm an aunt to 7. Okay. And six of them are girls. And we have like a wonderful relationship, and they really look up to me. And so I think they think it's quite cool that their aunt is like doing music, you know, but they also, I mean, I'm thinking about them also in this, because they are 6 girls, and when they grow up, what message do they need to be filled with? And like I want them to look at me and feel strong, and not that I have to, for example, take all their clothes off to be popular or something, because being like attractive and sexy is also to what I think is being strong, brave, go your own way, not care about what other people say, don't give up, you know, be different if you want to, you know, and also like humor and stuff like that is also attractive. Then it's not wrong to be sexy, because we are all sexual persons, but you can do it in different way. And I'm not saying that I'm better than someone else, but I'm trying to do things in a way that feels good for me, and that when I have these girls in mind, I think that has made me think in a little other way, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Seems like she's a strong woman, you know what I mean, and think I realize and you's a go-getter, you know, when you want, you just go for it and thing, you know what I mean, and, you know, he just like say, but you know what you're doing, you know what you're really doing, that's why we kind of get that from you, you know what you're doing and what you want to do. You understand? And I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm like, if I want to do something, I do it 100%, or I do it not. So, I mean, I've been testing things in my life that I realized quite quick that it's not my thing. And then I quit. And I mean, during this year, many times I thought like, no, I'm going to quit. But then something happens that gives me the extra strength and energy to move on. So I'm still here. And yeah, I'm not going to quit yet, at least. We'll see what the future says.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, we have a next tune. They're the next tune. They call it Gogetter. You understand? Because it seems like you was a go-getter, so we can play that tune here. So all the people who say in the life, in this real life, and you want to go for things, don't make the one stop you, all right?
They call me a go-getter. How simple is that? If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. Check it out my way. If you don't like it, stay away. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen. They call me a go-getter. They call me a go-getter.
All my Jamaican family here on Black Rock Radio. We're coming at you live from UK, y'all. Bless up.
They call me a go-getter. How simple is that? If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. Check the liquid out my way. If you don't like it, stay away. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. I'm creating my own way. So walk with me or stay away. I'm not shy, I don't hide. If I fail, I will not cry. But if I do, the tears will dry. Someone borders, I say bye. Never sit down on my ass. It takes our work to get some cash. I'm driving fast but never crash. Always in rush, you'll see me dash. Wait till someone call. Watch it stars in sky.
You wish to say hey.
The work must learn to crawl. Even the smoke can grow to top.
Let me say.
Strategic, make a plan. Try to do things I don't can. From someone make a scan. I can manage with no man. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. Take the liquid out my way. If you don't like it, stay away. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. I'm creating my own way. So walk with me or stay away. I'm not thinking on my past. Worry if something will last. Working hard and working fast. Come and join, you'll have a blast. Sometimes wonder where to start, but always listening to my heart. Use my brain, try to be smart, but sometimes it fall apart. If I fail, just try again. Take a deep breath, count to 10. Evaluate it now and then. Say some prayers and amen. If they hesitate on me, I think loser, wait and see. Must be strong and must believe that what I do was meant to be. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen when we if you don't like it, stay away. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. I'm creating my own way. So walk with me or stay away. Even I can feel I'm lost, and some plans can end up crossed. Need to calculate the cost. Let my thoughts get pulled across. If I dream it, I can see it, I can do it. Realize it step by step and bit by bit. What not work, let it submit. Not depend on someone else. The one to trust is just myself. But if I need, I ask for help. Believe in God but not in else. I don't hope to get some luck. Every morning I wake up. Things can suck, I might be stuck, but I'm no of giving up. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. Take the liquid out my way. If you don't like it, stay away. If I want it, I go get it. Make things happen, don't regret it. I'm creating my own way. So walk with me or stay away. If I want it, I go get it. Creating my own way. So walk,
get it.
Stay away.
Yeah, man, this is for all the people, you know, see in a real life, you know, we out there, you know, man. No matter man tell you nothing in there, you can go out and get your thing, because it's an Empress, a Queen Tress, can do this. Someone say you seems to be a cool Empress. What you can say to them? Someone text in and say you seem to be like a cool empress.
Yeah, some people think so.
So you're a rough woman. Because I tell you, say, 'cause if you alone can go to Jamaica and not going to Jamaica, you have to be rough, you know. You have to be ragamuffin style, you know. You have to know where you have to go and know the thing, you know. So it seems like you know how to fit in, and thing, and you know what I mean. I mean, so one of few things might happen, but to protect yourself, you know, is that was all about and everything there. So how you go about that? How you go about? Is you alone go or you go with a team or how you go about that?
Now to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going there alone, but I will meet up with a friend who is DJ in London. He is having a reggae festival in Trelawney in Runaway Bay. So
Okay.
I'm going to perform there, and then I'm going to perform in Kingston, and then I'm going to spend some days in Kingston also for the PR stuff. And I mean, in Kingston, KRE will like be around, and in Runaway Bay, I have my other friend there, but it's other people from Sweden coming also around that time to be at the reggae festival and the other party, and so it will be other people's also that I know that will be there at the same time, but we're not staying together or things like that, but we will hang and meet, of course. So yeah.
Yeah, it does, as we say, because you know, you seem like is a woman, you know what you want, and you know, like
Yeah.
you seem like you study a lot about Jamaica and all these things and the culture and all these things, you know, what to do and who to link up and all these things, you know what I mean? Seem like you know all about that and things. So, you know, so who is your musical inspiration in Jamaica?
Oh wow. I mean, I'm listening to a lot of artists there. Most of them male artists, but I mean, there are some good female dancehall artists too, of course. But people used to ask me like, who is the one your role model, or the one that gets you inspiration and stuff?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and maybe it sounds weird, but I can't say like one artist, because this is all about, I'm just doing like what comes into my mind, and so I can't like pick one artist who is like my role model or so. It's just like I like the music in general, and like I said, I do this kind of mix that I've decided myself to do. And I mean, like, because I am a writer, it's like I start with the lyrics and then the music can come, the beats. So, but maybe I have to learn how to do it in the right way, if you can say so. I don't know. But no, I can't say like one artist, but there is a lot of Jamaican artists that I would like to do collaborations with and stuff. Yeah, so.
Okay, so I think about Chronix. Chronix are one of the top artists. You don't like to do one with
Yeah,
Chronix.
yeah, that would be cool. He was in Sweden. Now we'll see, not this summer, but 2 years ago. He was in a reggae festival here, so I saw him then.
Okay.
Yeah, he's more like, if you say really reggae, isn't he? Not that much dancehall that many others artists are, I guess. But he's really good, really, really good.
Yeah, he's really good. And thing. What do you think about?
He could be someone to do a collab with.
So what do you think about? So what do you think about Buju? What do you think about Buju? Because him just released and him just come and him do the walk of long walk to freedom tour, and I think him doing now and the one in Jamaica. So what do you think about that artist?
Oh, sorry, it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard to hear because the sound is not so good here. But what was your question?
Buju Banton.
Buju Banton.
Yeah, the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he performed in Jamaica, the Long Walk of Freedom, and performed in Jamaica recently. I don't think that's so.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So what you think about him, man? You know what I mean? If you'd like to do something with him, what do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Of course. That could be something. I mean, of course, he's like extra hot right now because he was just released from prison. And I mean, Vibes Cartel should be cool to do a collab with too. For example, or Mavado, Popcan, Alkaline, those guys who are hot now.
Yeah, the world works.
Yeah, I mean, I have a long list of artists I could imagine doing a collab with. So
I see you doing your homework. You know what I mean? You really know what's going on. You know what I mean? You really know what's going on, and
yeah,
you know?
I mean, I follow Jamaican media. So and when I was going there 1 year ago, it was like murderers like every day. So I was there when they had the military in Mobay. So so yeah, I was so surprised because when I was in Ochi, I lived at a guest house and there was some guys from Germany there, and when I told them about this military in Mobay and everything, they didn't have a clue that Jamaica even was like a dangerous country. And I was like, but how can you not know? I love to travel, but I always read a lot about the country, what I want to do and see when I get there and everything. And they were like, had no idea about all this murder stuff. And I was like, what? Because I mean, but maybe it is because I've been traveling by myself now like 6 times or something. And of course, I need to know about the country. Like, is it a safe place? And if it's not, what I need to think about? So maybe that's also the reason why I do the research before, but it's also because I'm very interested in seeing a new culture. That's really I really love to do that. So I want to know what kind of country and culture I'm gonna come to, you know. So
yeah. So I want to know. So which song on your current playlist at the moment?
Sorry.
Which song on your current playlist at the moment? On your playlist, which song you're pushing at the moment, and you know what I mean, you want the artist to push with you at the moment? Which song on your playlist?
On this, wait, what are you talking about? My songs, or are you talking about the Spotify list? Or am I? I mean,
no,
other artists.
Your song. I'm talking about your song. So I want to know which song on your playlist at the moment, your current song, which song you're booting and you're pushing right now to make people recognize who you really is.
I guess it is the first single with Turbulence.
With Turbulence.
Yeah, many people have that as a favorite, and I what I also think is good with that one is it says a lot about me as an artist, and it's that song is about like Sweden meets Jamaica, and
okay.
It's about like this white Swedish Christian girl meeting Rasta Yardi in Jamaica, you know, and
guess
like
guess who's coming for dinner?
Can happen then, and that also says something about the music. But I should have had like one more verse in that one, because it's almost like it has become like Turbulence song, because he has like so many parts more than me. But yeah, I think it's a great song, and that one is, I guess, the most reggae inspired song by all of them. So if you look at, for example, Sugar Mama, that's like almost only hip hop, and so it's like some different styles of the songs on this EP. It's a bit yeah.
Okay. So have you been getting like earplay, like say in Jamaica and think all people are playing your music in Sweden and Jamaica over the world, are people are playing the music and get to you and make you know what's going on?
Yeah, I've been played in UK, in US, in in Jamaica. Some different radio DJs there, and like I've done interviews in US, UK, Jamaica, radio interviews and stuff, and I'm not sure if Sweden has played any of my songs yet. I think it's like harder to get into that business here than it is in. Yeah. So I have to work on that one. And some people are like, but hey, you have to be big in Sweden first and then go abroad. But actually we have a lot of artists here that no one knew anything about, but they are very big in like US or somewhere else, and then suddenly they got a hit here, or they are we have a TV program that's called So Much Better, when different artists are doing each other's songs, and then they put in some artists that everyone knows about and some that Swedish people don't know so much about, but that is big in other countries, and after that program they get big even in Sweden. So, I mean, for me, I don't think it's necessary to be big in Sweden and then abroad. I actually think I prefer the other way.
Yeah.
So,
Because most musicians, more artists, they get recognition like say out of the country before they receive in the country. You understand? Because sometimes you are doing music in your country and people not really gravitate to it. But when you go outside your country, people start to have that connection with you and like what you're doing and all those things. So, you know what I mean? So it easier more to receive back in your country and then think that. So what you're doing is a really a good work, and I think that I really love that what you're doing and things. So want to find out so how people can get in contact with you if they want to do anything, and you know what I mean, or them can get contact with you.
The easiest is to find me on Instagram, Queen Tress Swede, and I'm on Facebook also. I'm on YouTube. They can find me on Golden Vibes Productions. But like as it is not right now, I'm not writing out my phone number. It's well, I might have a manager soon, and then I can let people call him. Because I didn't know it should be this crazy, but after my first song was released, people are calling me like crazy on Messenger, and some even find me on WhatsApp and stuff. So, and I mean, those people are not like, they're not contacting me because of the music. It's like they see they might think that I'm a beautiful Swedish girl who live in a richer country than them, and it's like, they want to marry me, they want to blah blah blah, you know. And I don't have time with that, so I can put my own phone number out there. But I hope when I get a manager, then it's going to be even more easy to get in touch with me. But like it is now, it's like through Instagram. It's the best way, you know, to follow me there or write to me there. So
okay, you give thanks. So all your music will release now on your EP and all the musical platform then, people can get it.
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay, yeah. So people, you know what I mean, support the Empress, you know, because she's an upcoming artist, a Swedish artist, and then you see, we like her music, and she been you know, she's a go-getter. You know what I mean? And she's not one of them Empress where they sit down and depend on man. Because you have some woman them are depend on man for man do things for them and think there, and them say man a failure and think there. But this Empress is an Empress. She go out and she do her thing, and she's a fighter, and she go get her, she go the, you know, she go in at the lion, even in the lion den to get her thing started out and them thing there. So, you know what I mean? So go and support her and them thing there in her music and them thing there. You know what I'm saying? So Queen Tress, respect and them thing there, and keep up the good work and them thing there. And as soon as your music and the next album you're working on, you know what I mean? You have my email and them thing there. Email the music, and you have the phone number, as I said, the student number. You can call me anytime and drop me a line. You can talk to me anytime you want to and all them thing there. And we here to help and support you in the music in the best way you can. You understand? So, yeah, man. So big up yourself, man, and them thing, and take care of yourself, all right, and you and the family, all right?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Yes, as Queen Tress, you know what I mean, and thing we have her up on the program. Because I tell you, she's really impressed and she can do her music and she can do a thing and she go get and she want to do her thing. Yes, we're moving on, you know what I mean, and thing and you know, respect all the people who take the time out and you know what I mean, and go out and support the Empress and support the people because see the show is all about upcoming artists and them thing there, people who are fight the struggle to get their music and to be heard in the business and we're there to help and support them and them thing there. Yeah man, it's DJ Rhymer man and the Roots and Culture Show, the Black Rock Radio. Yeah man and thing. So go out there and support the artists them and them thing. Big up all the people who log on and thing and we keep it going and thing, you know, so Black Rock Radio each and every Saturday right so you know so the radio come alive, you know what I mean, with all the artists them and upcoming artists over the world and the conscious clean music. Yes, I will do it, alright?
Them lost them identity, boom, them a one. I'm a fraud, them lost them identity, boom, them a wonder. How we do this and grow with hate and anger. Feed your profits but as well as I get longer. It that twist.